Hi y'all. I know it's been a while since I've come on here and did a video. I'm still alive and amongst the living. It's just been a long time. So I wanted to get on here and talk to y'all about my decision to start Sisterlocks. Yes, about 2 years ago I was going to do locks in general, but I couldn't make my mind up if that was what I really wanted to do or not. So I kept going back and forth with it. But it has been on my mind for a very long time. And so I finally decided, now that I'm out of school, graduated, I'm in my career, that I want to do Sisterlocks. Plus, I'm always wearing my 2-strand twists, which I love them, but it's a lot of work to take down my hair, wash it, put it all back together. And I've been wearing this style for the last 3 years, and my hair is down my back. Like, it doesn't look like it here, but the shrinkage is real. So I decided to go ahead and do Sisterlocks. I went on the website, researched the website. I also did some research on YouTube, Pinterest, just a bunch of different places, trying to, see different people's opinions, how people are taking care of their hair, what different things that they do before they decided to get Sisterlocks, questions to ask consultants. I mean, you name it, I've been on it, because I know this is a journey, and this decision is one that's very important because it's an investment. So I made my mind up is what I'm going to do. So I set up 2 different Sisterlock appointments. One was with the trainee that I found on the Sisterlocks page, and another one was the actual consultant, certified consultant, that I found on the Sisterlocks page. So if you don't know, if you go with a trainee, they are not actually certified consultants as of yet with Sisterlocks, but they are training to be. If you go with the trainee, it is a lot more cheaper than go with an actual certified consultant, which is more expensive. So, I mean, I knew this was going to be an investment either way, financially and mentally, okay? But so I decided to go with both of them to see which one I like. So I set an appointment with the trainee, and she, I went and she was on time. She was there. I mean, personality-wise, I didn't feel like we really clicked like that. But I asked her for some references, and she was not able to supply that. I asked her for some pictures. She wasn't able to supply that. She didn't ask me any questions about my hair, any issues I may have with my hair, why I decided to do this. She didn't even really ask a lot of questions at all. And so that kind of concerned me. And the fact that she didn't have any pictures, and I asked her, did she have a mannequin that she could show me where she's, been practicing? She didn't have that either. That definitely raised red flag for me. So I went on and went through the consultation, asked her a bunch of questions that I had already had written down previously before I even decided to make the appointments. I wrote out a bunch of questions and everything. And so she answered them, and I asked her about the price, and she kept giving me, it would be between this range and this range. She couldn't give me a definite price, and that was another concern, because I need to know for sure how much money I'm gonna be paying before you get in my head and start doing the work. So anyway, me and her, I knew it was my first one that I had, first appointment I had set, and I knew that wasn't gonna work for me, because I was so excited, the night before. So I was a little disappointed that it didn't work out. So fast forward to yesterday, when I went to the certified consultant. I drove about an hour to get there. There was a fee for this consultation. The trainee did not have a fee, but she did charge me a fee just for the consultation, which was fine. I understand, I'm paying for your time. And so she was really sweet. We hit it off right off the bat. I mean, funny, we laughing, talking, hee-hawing, and she asked me a bunch of questions, filled out paperwork for, as I was asking her questions, and she was asking me questions, excuse me. She was filling out paperwork, writing notes and everything. She asked about my scalp, any scalp issues I'm having, my hair, she was asking me, she was telling me all about the Sisterlocks brand, what I should expect. She wanted to know exactly why I wanted to get locks, what was it about the Sisterlocks that she liked, and I just explained all that to her, and how long I've been wanting to get locks. She just really was asking a bunch of good questions, and she was also giving me a bunch of good information, which I was very happy about. She had tons of examples of her work. I mean, she's just going on, I mean, listing her phone. She also had her own website for her Sisterlock page, and that was super impressive because I was able to see a lot of her work there, not from just the initial installation, but over time how the locks have matured and progressed and just turned into these gorgeous locks, you know. And I was like, oh my God, you know, I'm almost sold already, guys. And so when I got to my questions, she was patient with me because I had a whole page full of questions. I mean, a lot. But she already had answered a few of them already just from her telling me about the brand and, you know, what to expect and everything like that. And, you know, she's telling me about all of the fees and everything. So anyway, so when I got to my question, she was very, you know, patient with me. And she even brought out one of her clients for me to talk to about Sisterlocks and ask her any questions that I may have, you know, wanted to know, or that, you know, like I had asked her a question about what was it that her clients liked most about her, and she was like, you know what, I have a client here right now that you can talk to. So she brings her out, and I start talking to her, and she had nothing but good things to say about her. And she's like, I just love how her personality is just very, very nice, and she's easy to talk to, and she's all about the health of your hair. She feels like your locks are her babies just as much as you feel like they're yours. And I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a perfect fit. I mean, I looked at her hair was gorgeous. Matter of fact, when I first got there, and you know, this is my first time at the shop, when I first got there, her hair was my eyes was immediately drawn to her hair because her locks were so pretty. I was like, dang, her hair is gorgeous. Then I look at the lady in the chair, her Sisterlocks was gorgeous. I'm like, wow, I must be in the right place. Like, this right here is a perfect fit, you know. So anyways, she was like, you're gonna love your hair, you know. This is, I mean, I don't regret my decision at all. So after that, I go back inside, and she's waiting on me. And then she says, okay, now I need you to go ahead and take your hair down, because she had already told me the night before that what I needed to do was to make sure I had my hair washed. Do not use any conditioners, oils, products, nothing in your hair. I want your hair in your most natural state. I said, okay, that's fine. So I'm going up there already looking like, honey, why, who, why, okay? So I take my hair down, and so she starts to run her fingers through my hair to kind of, you know, get it out of its twist that I had it in, like 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 twists. And she's like, girl, your hair is long, you know. And she's like, oh my God, you have long hair. So she pulls out the ruler and she starts measuring my hair. She said, this is 13 inches of hair you got on your head. I said, I know. I'm thinking I know my hair's long. I was just trying to contain it because I was hoping that, you know, the price, honey. But anyway, I couldn't get around that. So anyway, so she's like, oh my God, your hair would be if you decide to go with me, your hair would be the longest that I've done. I mean, my longest hair that I've done. The longest I've done before you would be 12 inches, and yours is 13. I was like, okay. Thinking to myself, dang, it's gonna hit me upside the head for this little Sisterlock installation. After that, she measured another piece. She's like, yeah, it's 13 inches. Just, I guess, to confirm that it was actually 13 inches, which I had already measured it before I came, so I knew it was 13 inches, which made me feel good that she didn't try to add 1 or 2 inches onto it. So I knew that she was kind of an honest, you know, it made me feel like, oh, this is an honest person, because I already knew I had 13 inches because I used the same exact kind of ruler that she used. And then she goes to measure, which I can't see the ruler, but I see she's using the ruler, and she said 13 inches. So I was like, okay, that made me feel good. I'm dealing with an honest person here. That's what I felt like, because she could have added more on there if she wanted to. So anyway, after that, she starts to part my hair from my nose to the back, you know, from here to the back and over to the side, because she said that's a part of the pricing process as well. And so after she does that, she looks at my hair, you know, and she had a lady that she was training right by her, you know, I guess to just kind of teach her. I'm not sure. But she was looking at my hair, and she's like, see how her hair is, you know, and look at her cuticle bed. And then she used some water, and she started to wet my hair, and then she was examining how it draws up, you know, pulled it and then draws up. And so what I discovered out of all of that they was doing is that I have 4D type hair, which I'm not sure what that means, but I heard people talk about 4C, 4D, 4B, all that. I don't know what all that means, but she said it was a good thing as far as the locking process. It would be good. And then so after that, she started to put test locks in my hair, and she put 9 different test locks in. I noticed that the first row was you know, I was like, oh, if this is the way it's gonna be, this is gonna be good, you know, it doesn't even hurt. Then the second roll was like, oh, this is a little bit tighter. And so after, this is what I'm thinking in my head. Kind of hurt a little bit, but you know, not where I'm like, ah, you know, it was just like kind of hurt. So, after it was over, she showed me my hair. She gave me a mirror. She was like, see your test locks, and I'm gonna show y'all my test locks real quick. I'm gonna show you what this. See, I got my test locks pent up because I'm wearing these 2-strand twists, and they kind of straight. And so, I did not want them to just be hanging and awkwardly hanging like that, while my other ones are not. So, my paper. Here are my test locks. So she put 9 in, and they have different rotations. Ones have a 3 rotation, 4 rotation. I think it's another rotation. But she said the reason why she gave the test lock to see how my hair is gonna take based off the rotation, how it's gonna hold, which one is gonna work best for me. And she's supposed to have this in there for 3 weeks, and then come back and she'll be able to tell me as far as which one is better. So, and they're very tiny, as you can see. Look, very tiny. And then the ends as well. She said that's as far as she could go down on the ends. And I have seen where the ends are not all the, it's not interlocked all the way to the end, which that's fine. But I know that they will plump up over time because I've done my research. But they are tiny, so they'll be this tiny all over my head. So I was pretty much in. I was sold already before she put the test locks in, honey. I was sold. And then she put these in here. That just confirmed, sealed the deal for me. And so I set my appointment, and I live an hour away, like I said, from where her shop is. And so she said that she can check my test locks when I come in for my installment day and be able to tell which one will work best for me. I put it in this little pen. Her pen, because I don't want it just hanging awkwardly, which I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing that or not, but I'm gonna text her because she's so sweet. So I can call her, text her, whatever, anytime, and ask her, would that be okay for the week? Will she still be able to tell when I come back if I don't have the ends, if I have the ends pulled up like that? But my Sisterlock consultation day will be on the July 25th and the 26th, which I'm super excited about. I cannot wait. I just cannot wait to have freedom in her, honey. Cannot wait. So, yes. And so I'm going to be documenting this journey. I want you guys to be with me, follow me throughout this whole process, because this is something I have been wanting to do for a long time. And I am so excited to be able to do it now and be at that point in my life where I am really for real, and I know for sure that this is what I want to do. And plus, I didn't pay my deposit, so I know I'm in, okay? Because, honey, I'm all about them dollars, and if I didn't pay the money, it's happening. It's happening. So, y'all stick with me. I will keep you guys updated. I will be probably coming on with my hair looking crazy the day of my installation, just to, show you guys what I have before on my lock day. And then the before and after, and then the month, and so on and so forth, so you guys can keep up with my journey, and hopefully I can inspire someone to do the same. Because what's more better than wearing your natural hair? Like, I'm natural right now, but I mean really in its natural state, where it's just doing whatever it wants to do freely, and I'm doing is maintaining its aesthetic and its look, and it is what it is. So anyway, I guess that's all for me. And I wish you guys all the love, the life, and beauty. See you all.